here with Maat, the owner and creator of Supreme Living. Nice to meet you, Neith.
Well, nice meeting you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Will you begin by telling us a little bit about yourself and your detox center?
Okay, well, basically we designed a detox center based on all the education I had gotten, not only from my ancestors, really, which is Cherokee and African descent. Also, I graduated from the school, the New Center College for Holistic Health. And it was a very interesting school because they taught both Western and Eastern medicine. So we were able to have a dialogue with a doctor because we had to learn both. Okay, so it was it integrated medicine, pretty much, integrative medicine. And they were pretty much the first doing that and giving out degrees in that. So, and it was very great in that I had that opportunity to learn that. So that education plus the information I'd gotten from my family, because I was raised holistically. And so we didn't know what an aspirin was. We didn't know what an inside of a hospital looked like or any of those things. So all 8 of the children never had a cavity in their head.
For some of our viewers who are not familiar with that term holistic, describe what that holistic lifestyle upbringing
might have been. Well, the thing is that it's a kind of like now a catchphrase, but and it's spelled differently also. One would spell it with an H, holistic, or one would spell it with a W, which is wholistic. Okay, and being whole, which what I call my practice, holistic, is approaching every aspect that brings things to life. Okay, what animates it, what keeps it going, what is the purpose of it, and being in alignment with nature with it. So, but to finish the question, we created a whole program based on the detoxification process in order to maintain health and balance through nature.
Okay, now as you were talking about some of the different, the school that you went and trained at, talk to us about some of the different therapies that you learned at school.
Yeah. Well, one of the main aspects of the school, it was based in Oriental medicine. It did have a strong influence in Oriental medicine. It did also teach more European treatments as well, as they had a massage therapy program, they had a holistic nursing program, and they had the acupuncture and herbology program as well. And the basis of the massage therapy there was AMA therapy, and it's spelled A-M-M-A. And AMA therapy is the therapy, well, they consider it the grandfather of acupuncture, okay? And what it does, it actually moves blood, chi, and fluids, and it regulates and cleanses, it's a detoxifier within itself, the energies within one's body, and actually undoes or brings to the surface certain neurological issues, physical issues, psychological issues that can now be cleansed.
Aromatherapy is one of the different therapies you studied. Also, you said you studied aromatherapy.
Okay, yes. I mean, that's a big one. Most people don't relate aromatherapy to herbology. Okay. And that's basically what it is. When you're talking about aromatherapy in America, it's just things that smell good, or they know a certain effect, you know, lavender relaxes you, or this is that. But when you're talking more on a medicinal level, it's really herbology.
Okay.
So yes, and I've studied aromatherapy as well.
Now, how can we take this perspective of addressing our health holistically and apply that to an individual with Alzheimer's? Or let's say at the early stages, how that will help that individual, and also take that approach with the caregiver, who has to be the one continuing to provide care to this individual going through different stages, and that's going to add on stress to that individual. How can this approach help these two individuals?
Well, first of all, when you do see that there is some lack of neurological or functioning, a lot of times people will have to wait long periods of time before they really do something about it. But just to answer your question, you know, Massage therapy is a very powerful tool in healing. Detoxification is a very powerful tool in healing. When you combine the two, it is very good. Okay? Now, when you do it with aromatherapy, because it has such a profound effect on the neurological system, it's very good for the person who's experiencing Alzheimer's. Okay? And you also find that there are certain personalities that tend to have those diseases versus other personalities. Okay? Some people who are worried more often repeat themselves, do things over and over repetitively. Someone creates some type of scarring, on top of the fact of picking certain lifestyles and foods in order to support the disease. Okay? I suggest spa days. I suggest medical spa days, because not all spas will accept somebody who has Alzheimer's.
Thank you for coming. It was nice meeting
Thank you.